Your security scanner just backdoored you. That's not hypothetical, it happened this week. LiteLLM, 97 million downloads a month got compromised on PyPI. If you don't know LiteLLM, it's an AI proxy, the package that routes your OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google API keys through one place. All of them compromised. And the attackers didn't hack LiteLLM directly, they got in through the vulnerability scanner. The tool that was supposed to catch malicious code was the malicious code. If your CI pipeline installs tools without pinning versions, you need to hear this. On March 24th, a group called Team PCP published two backdoored versions of LiteLLM to PyPI. If you pip installed it during that window, you got a credential harvester. The packages were live for under an hour before PyPI pulled them. But here's what makes this worse. You didn't even need to install LiteLLM directly. If you install DSPy or any other package that depends on LiteLLM, you got hit too. The attack spreads through the entire dependency tree. At 97 million downloads a month, that's a lot of machines. But the way they got in, that's what changes everything. Team PCP didn't phish anyone. They didn't steal passwords. They went after the CI pipeline through the security scanner. LiteLLM's CI used Trivy to scan for vulnerabilities. Standard practice. Except they installed Trivy with apt without pinning a version. So when Team PCP compromised Trivy back on March 19th, they poisoned the tool that LiteLLM's pipeline trusted completely. The compromised Trivy ran inside Circle CI, grabbed the PyPI publishing token, and handed the attackers the keys to publish whatever they wanted. The vulnerability scanner was the vulnerability. So the attackers are in. What do? Everything. 12 lines of base 64 decoded into a 332-line credential harvester. It grabbed cloud credentials, SSH keys, crypto wallets, .env files, database passwords. Everything. Encrypted it all and shipped it out to a domain that looked like LiteLLM's own infrastructure. And if you were running this on Kubernetes, it deployed privileged pods to every node in your cluster. Full root access. It owned everything. This wasn't a proof of concept. This was professional grade. But here's the scariest part. Most supply chain attacks need you to actually use the compromised package. This one didn't. In version 182.8, the attackers used a technique that runs code the moment Python starts. Any Python, a Django app, a Flask server, a random script that has nothing to do with LiteLLM, doesn't matter. If the package was installed in that environment, the malware ran every single time. No import needed. Most developers don't even know this is possible. But here's the twist that's almost funny. That auto-run technique had a bug. It spawned a child Python process, which triggered the same auto-run, which spawned another process. Fork bomb. An engineer at Future Search was using Cursor with an MCP plugin that happened to have LiteLLM as a dependency. Their machine ran out of RAM and melted. That's how they found it. Turns out, the attackers vibe-coded their own malware. They built a credential harvester with Kubernetes cluster takeover, and then shipped it with a fork bomb they didn't test. If they'd actually tested it, this could have gone undetected for weeks. This wasn't a one-off. Team PCP has been doing this for a month straight. First, they compromised Trivy, a security scanner. Used that to steal tokens and hit NPM, Docker Hub, and other dev tools. Then, LiteLLM. Each attack feeds the next one. Compromised tools give you CI tokens. CI tokens give you package registries. Package registries give you millions of machines. PyPI quarantined the package. Google Mandiant got brought in. But the campaign is still going. Drop a comment. Do you pin your CI tool versions or do you just install latest? Be honest. If you don't, here's where to start. Pin your CI tools. Scope your tokens. Code review your pipeline. But almost nobody does. That's why this works. The package that holds all your AI keys compromised with a single pip install. Subscribe if you want the next one.